Namaste. Today we are going to learn about quadratic equations solution. We have already learned how to solve quadratic polynomials and to find the zeros of quadratic polynomials. You used middle term splitting method. We splitted the middle term and then factorized, and then we got two factors for a quadratic polynomial, and we said that is the zeros of quadratic polynomial. Now coming to equation, you know the difference between a quadratic polynomial and a quadratic equation. That is, general form of quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c, and general form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. The difference is there is having an equal sign. In an equation there is having an equal sign. So here the solution is said as zeros of polynomial. This is the polynomial, so we say zeros of polynomial while we find the solution. In case of quadratic equation, after finding the solution, we say it as roots of equation. So both are same. Here the solution is said to be zero of a polynomial. Here the solution is said to be roots of the equation. Let us check how to find the roots of the quadratic equations through the example. So coming to exercise 4.2, we will do the problems. Find the roots of the following quadratic equations by factorization. First question, x square minus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. If an equation, quadratic equation is given like this, first you will check what is a, b and c. Here a is, first we will write the general form, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Here a is coefficient of x square 1. B is coefficient of x minus 3. C is constant term minus 10. So these are the A, B and C in the given question. Now to find the roots, first we will split the middle terms. Before that we have to find A into C. What is here A into C? 1 into negative 10, result is negative 10. We can take only the value without the sign, 10. Now what are the factors of 10? How many combinations you will get? You know 1 into 10 is 10. So 1 and 10 are one pair. Second one, 2 into 5 is 10. So we got two factor pairs. 1 tens are 10, 2 5s are 10. That is all for 10. So what we did, first we multiplied A into C and we got an answer. We will check without its sign, then find the factors. 1, 10, 2, 5. Now check what is B. B is negative 3. What is B? Negative 3. Now after operating between the factors, you have to get negative 3. 1 and 10, after adding or subtracting negatives or positives, you will never get negative 3. But take this pair. It suits for negative 3 because if you are taking minus 5 plus 2, an operation is here addition, taking this negative of 5 and adding plus 2, you will get negative 3 as the result. So, after finding which pair suits B, then you have to rearrange it as negatives or positives, additions or subtraction like that. Here we found with 5 and 2, there is a chance to get minus 3, and that chance is minus 5 plus 2 is negative 3. So we will split this. The question is x square minus 3x minus 10. Now we got minus 3 is minus 5 plus 2. So we are going to split this minus 3 like this. So we will write x square carry down minus 3x splitting as minus 5x. Don't forget to write the x along with 5. Here minus 3 is splitted to minus 5 and 2. Here we are splitting minus 3x. So splitting comes minus 5x plus 2x. We splitted it. Now carry this minus 10 here. Equal to 0. Don't forget it. It is an equation. Now next step. Next step is consider the first two terms. Here x square and minus 5x. What is the common factor in these two terms? You can see x is a common factor. So take that common factor outside, x. Taking x outside, here left, what is left here? Here in x square, 1x is taken outside. Here will be 1x. Minus is there, don't forget minus. From 5x, x is taken outside to the bracket. So balance will be minus 5 here. Close the bracket. So this is what we do when we get this step. That is checking the common factor in these two terms and take it outside and you will get a bracket here. Now if you get a bracket here, the next thing you have to do is copy that bracket here. Because in the next step, that is the next step after this, you have to take this bracket as common factor. In this term and this term, you need this bracket as common. So we are first writing the bracket here. Now check about this third term, dash into x. You want to get this third term. What is it? How will you get this plus 2x? Plus 2, don't forget to put the sign. Plus 2 into x is plus 2x. Now it will be right in this case also. You can check it. Plus 2 into minus 5. Distributing it with plus 2, you will get these two terms. Plus 2 into x is plus 2x. Plus 2 into minus 5, minus 10. Yes, it is right. That is what we did here is right. Now check. Here we have two terms. And I told you before we need this as the common factor. That is bracket as the common factor. Yes, bracket is a common factor. Take the common factor outside. Here it is equal to 0. Don't forget. Now taking this bracket outside from these two terms. Here after taking the bracket, x will be left. Here x minus 5 taken, left is plus 2 equal to 0. If you forget to write the sign here, then here it makes confusion. So remember you have to write the sign along with this 2. Plus 2 into x is plus 2. If it was minus, you will write here minus 2 into x is minus 2x. Here it is plus, so we write plus 2. Now we got two factors. Now equate each of the factor to 0 to find the root of the solution. That is, first this, what is this meaning? If x into y equal to 0, what does it mean? It means either x is 0 or y is 0, because if two numbers are multiplied and the result is 0, that means in that two number, either of the number will be 0, then only the product is 0. Any number into 0, you will get product as 0. So either this is 0 or this is 0. It is not sure which is the 0. So first we will take let x minus 5 be 0, because this into this gets 0. Either this is 0 or this is 0. So we equate each of the term equal to 0. From this we got x is equal to minus 5 taken to RHS. It becomes positive 5. 0 plus 5 is 5. And plus 2 taken to RHS. 0 minus 2 is minus 2. And these 5 and minus 2 are the roots of this given equation. So this is how you find roots or solution for quadratic equation by middle term splitting method. Next question. 2x square plus x minus 6. This is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 form. Here a equal to x square coefficient, b equal to x coefficient, c equal to constant term, that is negative 6. Now check what is a into c. 2 into negative 6 is equal to negative 12. Now consider only the number, no need of sign, that is 12. 12 factors. 1 into 12 is 12. One pair is that. 2 into 6 is 12. 3 into 4 is 12. So we got 3 pairs. From that, which is matching with this b. b is 1 here. 1 and 12, after adding or subtracting or changing its sign, we will never get 1. 2 and 6 also we will never get. But 4 and 3, we know 4 minus 3 equal to 1, right? So we can split it like that. 2x square is the plus x. X means 1x. That is why we write b equal to 1. 4x minus 3x. 1x is 4x minus 3x. Minus 6 carry down equal to 0. Now, next is from these two terms you have the common factor 2x. In these two terms we have 2x. From 2x square, 2x is taken outside. Here will be x. Plus from 4x, 2x is taken outside. 2x into what is 4x? 2. That is from 4, 2 is taken, 2 2s are 4. Now 1x is there, that x is already taken outside. So no x in this term. Close the bracket. So from these two terms, if we take 2x as common factor, here in the bracket we will get x plus 2. Next step is that you have to write the x plus 2 here because we want to take the x plus 2 common here. So taking this x plus 2 in the bracket, next is check dash into x's third term minus 3x. What is it? Minus 3 into x, you will get minus 3x. You can check it with the last term also. Minus 3 into plus 2, minus 6 equal to 0. Now from this term and this term, bracket is common. X plus 2 taken outside. X plus 2 taken, left will be 2x. Here x plus 2 taken, here will be minus 3 equal to 0. Now equate each term to 0. X is equal to 0 is there, plus 2 taken to RHS, minus 2. 2x is here equal to minus 3 taken to RHS, plus 3. Now x is equal to, here already 3. This 2 going to RHS, it goes to denominator 3 by 2. So the solution or the roots of this given equation is minus 2 and 3 by 2. Next question, root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. Here a is root 2, coefficient of x square, b is 7, c is 5 root 2, that is constant. A into c equal to root 2 into 5 root 2, that is root 2 into root 2. We know root x into root x, result is x. Like that, root 2 into root 2, result will be 2 into 5 is the a into c is 10. Now factors of AC is 1 10s are 10, 2 5s are 10. Now check these factors with B, 7. To get 7, you will take this pair. 2 plus 5 is 7. So we can split it like that. Root 2x square carry down plus 7x splitting as 2x plus 5x plus 5 root 2 carry down equal to 0. Now next is from these two terms you have the common factor. You can see x is a common factor. Here x square, here x. X is a common factor. But in the case of 2, one is root 2 and the other is 2. What will you take outside? Here actually 2 means, I already told you, root 2 into root 2 is 2. So 2 is root 2 into root 2. From this, if you are taking one root 2 outside, left will be one root 2. Okay. 2 is root 2 into root 2. So here also one root 2 is there. So taking root 2 x as common, here root 2 x is taken outside, left will be x. Plus here it is 2x. X is already taken, so there is no x term here. But from 2, root 2 is taken. Actually 2 is root 2 into root 2. From that root 2 is taken. Balance will be root 2. Close the bracket. Don't get confused. I will repeat it once more. Here we have two terms. From that we are taking root 2x outside. Here when root 2x is taken, 1x will be left here. Here it is 2x. From that x is taken and one root 2 is taken. Actually 2 is root 2 into root 2. From that root 2 is taken outside. Left will be root 2. That is why I write here root 2. From this 2, root 2 is taken. Balance is 1 root 2. Now next step is you have to write the bracket here. X plus root 2. Close the bracket, equal to 0. Here dash into x, this third term. Plus 5 into x is plus 5x. Now check whether it is correct for last term. Plus 5 into root 2, 5 root 2. Yes. Now from this term and this term, we have the bracket common, x plus root 2. Here x plus root 2 taken, balance will be root 2x. Here x plus root 2 taken, balance will be plus 5 equal to 0. Now two terms are there, equate each term to 0. Root 2x plus 5 equal to 0. Here x is equal to plus root 2 taken to RHS minus root 2. Here keep root 2x here, 5 taken to RHS minus 5, x equal to minus 5, root 2 taken to RHS, here it is multiplication, taking to RHS it goes to denominator, minus 5 by root 2. So we got the roots, minus root 2 and minus 5 by root 2. Here we split the 7x as 2x plus 5x. It is not compulsory that you have to write the 2 first. If you write the 5x plus 2x also, you will get the same result. But here the steps will be different because the common factors taken outside will be different. But you can write 7x as 2x plus 5x or 5x plus 2x. Next question, 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 equal to 0. Here a is 2, b is negative 1. Here x means negative 1x, c equal to 1 by 8. Now a into c is 2 into 1 by 8. Here 2 ones are 2, 4 twos are 8. In the numerator 1 ones are 1, denominator we have 4. So AC is 1 by 4. Now what are the factors of 1 by 4? We have 1 by 4's factors, 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, you will get 1 by 4, right? So one factor is this, then 1 by 4 into 1 is 1 by 4. Now check, this is enough, let us check whether we will get the B term, negative 1. Yes, after adding or subtracting this, you have to get negative 1. Is there any chance? Let us check with this pair. Half and half, you will get 1, but you need negative 1. So how will you write? Negative half plus negative half is negative 1. Negative plus negative, the result will be negative. So you can write this as negative half plus negative half to get this term. So how will you split this? 2x square minus 1x is minus half x plus minus half x. That is minus 1x. Carry down plus 1 by 8 equal to 0. Now from these two terms, you have x as common factor. What is the rest? Here it will be 2x minus x is already taken half. 2x minus 1 by 2. Next you have to write the bracket 2x minus 1 by 2 here. Dash into 2x minus 1 by 2x. Check. Dash into 2x. You want to get minus 1 by 2x. So sign must be negative. Then only here it is already positive. Here you need negative result. So here it will be negative, then only result will be negative. Now x is there, so don't want x term here. 2 into what is 1 by 2? Let us check. 2 into what is 1 by 2? So to get this value, you will take this 2 to RHS. Then here it is in the numerator, going to RHS it goes denominator. So 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is the result. Let us check. 2 into 1 by 4. 2 into 1 by 4. 2 ones are 2. Here 2. 2 twos are 4. So 1 ones are 1 by 2. Yes. 2 into 1 by 4 is 1 by 2. So to get that, what you did? You check 2 into what is 1 by 2. Then take this 2 to RHS. It goes to denominator. That is, you will get this answer. So you will write here 1 by 4. Negative into positive, negative answer. 1 by 4 into 2 is 1 by 2. Here already x, so x is there. Don't write x here. Now check it with last term. Negative 1 by 4 into negative 1 by 2. Negative into negative, positive. 1 by 4 into 1 by 2 is 1 by 4 into 1 by 2. 1 by 8. Yes, we got it. Now we have this bracket common, take it outside, 2x minus 1 by 2. Here, when taken this, x is there. Here this bracket is taken, rest will be minus 1 by 4. Now equate these terms to 0. 2x minus 1 by 2 equal to 0 and x minus 1 by 4 equal to 0. Keep 2x here, minus 1 by 2 going to RHS, it become positive 1 by 2. Here keep x here, minus 1 by 4 taken to RHS, positive 1 by 4. Now x is equal to 1 by 2 is this is in numerator, so taking to RHS it goes to denominator, x is equal to 1 by 4. Here x is 1 by 4. So the values are 1 by 4 comma 1 by 4. That is roots of this equation is 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. We have another method. We can cancel this 8 from this step itself. That is here it is in denominator. We need it in the linear form. We don't want fractions. This is also correct method. I will show another one without fraction. To cancel this fraction, I am going to multiply the whole equation with 8. Then 2x square minus 1x plus 1 by 8 equal to 0 whole into 8. If you are multiplying on LHS, you have to multiply it in the RHS also. So whole into 8. 8 into 2x square, 16x square. 8 into minus 1x minus 8x. 1 by 8 into 8, 8 and 8 get cancelled. Rest will be plus 1. Equal to 0 into 8, 0. Now this equation have no fraction. But here this is A, this is B, this is C. A into C is 16 into 1. That is 16. Now factors of 16 are 1 comma 16, 2 into 8, 4 into 4. These are the factors. Now check which is matching with this B. B is negative 8 here. 4 and 4, that is negative 4 plus negative 4, you will get negative 8. So we will split this as 16x square minus 8x, we split it like minus 4x plus minus 4x, that is minus 8x. Carry plus 1 equal to 0. Now from these two terms, you will take the common factor, 4x outside. Balance is, here 16, 4 is taken outside. Balance will be, balance factor is 4. From x square, x is taken 4x. 4 4s are 16, x into x, x square. Now minus, here 4x is taken outside, balance will be 1. Close the bracket. Now write 4x minus 1 here. Now check dash into 4x minus 4x. What is it? Minus 1 into 4x only, you will get minus 4x. You can check it with the last term. Minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1. Now from this term and this term, bracket is common. 4x minus 1. Take it outside. Here bracket is taken outside, so balance will be 4x. Here bracket is taken, here left is minus 1. Close the bracket. Now equate each to 0. 4x minus 1 equal to 0. 4x minus 1 equal to 0. 4x equal to positive 1. Here also 4x equal to positive 1. X is equal to 1 by 4. 4 taken to RHS, it goes to denominator. Here x is again 1 by 4. Zeros are 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Next question, 100x square minus 20x plus 1. Here A is 100, B is minus 20, C is 1. A into C is 100 into 1, that is 100. Factors are 100s are 100, 2 50s are 100, 4 25s are 100, 5 20s are 100, 10 10s are 100. Now check which is matching with B. Minus 20, 10 and 10, right? Minus 10 plus minus 10, you will get minus 20. Now you can split like that. 100x square minus 10x minus 10x. Plus 1 carry down equal to 0. We split minus 20 to minus 10 minus 10. Now from this two term, you have 10x common. Here 100, 10 is taken outside factor. So balance factor is 10. X square x is taken, so 1x is there. From this 10x is taken, minus 1 will be balance. Write the bracket equal to 0. Dash into 10x minus 10x. Minus 1 into 10x, you will get minus 10x. Now check it with this term. Minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1. Now take the bracket common. 10x minus 1. Here bracket is taken, balance will be 10x. Here bracket is taken, balance will be minus 1 equal to 0. Now equate each to 0. 10x minus 1 equal to 0. 10x minus 1 equal to 0. Here 10x is equal to minus 1 taken to RHS plus 1. X is equal to 1 by 10. Here also 10x is equal to positive 1. X is equal to 1 by 10. So both roots are 1 by 10 and 1 by 10. Next, solve the problems given in example 1. In example 1, we have two problems. John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each, and the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. We would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. Now we don't know what is the number of marbles John have. So John's marble BX, number of John's marble. Now number of Jivanti's marble B. In the question it is given John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. If both are 45, if this is x, what can you say about this number? It is 45 minus x, because together it is 45. If this is x, the rest will be here. That is 45 minus x. Now these are the number of marbles. After losing 5 marbles, this becomes x minus 5. After losing 5, John's becomes x minus 5 and Jivanti's become 45 minus x minus 5. That is 45 minus 5 is 40 minus x. That is Jivanti's number of marbles after losing 5 marbles. John's is x minus 5 and Jivanti's is 40 minus x. Now, given that product of the number of marbles is 124. That is x minus 5 into 40 minus x equal to 124. Now you have to solve this. First you will distribute these brackets. That is x into 40 is 40x. X into minus x minus x square. Minus 5 into 40 is minus 200. Minus 5 into minus x plus 5x equal to 124. Now we can rearrange it. Here one minus x square is there. 40 plus 40x plus 5x, two x terms are there. You can operate it. You can only operate with the same variables. So 40x plus 5x is plus 45x minus 200 equal to 124 is there. Taking it minus 124 in LHS equal to 0. Now minus 200 plus minus 124 is minus x square plus 45x minus 324 equal to 0. Now here we have minus 1. We can make this equation in a positive value. So for that you want to cancel this negative. So you are multiplying whole into negative. Then it becomes positive. That is negative into negative, positive x square. Remember, if you are multiplying with anything, sign or number, you have to multiply each and every terms in the equation. So negative into negative x square, it becomes positive x square. Here negative into 45x, negative 45x. Negative into negative 324, positive 324 equal to 0. So we got the quadratic equation to solve. Equation is x square minus 45x plus 324 equal to 0. Now we have to solve it. 324. This is A1, B negative 45, C equal to 324. Now A into C is 1 into 324, 324. AC is 324. You have to check all the factors of 324. By trial and error, you can see 1 into 324, 2 into 162, 3 into 108, 4 into 81, 54, 9 into 36. Now check which pair you will get 45. Here, after checking, you can see 9 and 36 you will get 45, and you need minus 45 means this will be negative and negative. So negative 9 plus negative 36 is negative 45. So you can rewrite this as x square minus 45 negative 36x negative 9x plus 324 equal to 0. Now from these two terms, you have x common. balance will be x minus 36. Here write x minus 36 equal to 0. Dash into x minus 9x. It is minus 9 into x is minus 9x. Now check with the last term. Minus 9 into minus 36. Minus into minus positive. 9 into 36, 324. Now from this term and this term we have x minus 36 as common. Take that bracket outside. Here it will be x. Here bracket is taken. We have minus 9 equal to 0. Equate each term to 0. X is equal to positive 36, x is equal to positive 9. So these are the roots of this equation. So from the question, x was given as John's number of marbles. If John's number of marbles is 36, we'll say John's is 36, then Giovanni's will be 45 minus 36. That was what we take in the question. So 45, Giovanni's is 45 minus 36. That is 9. Now if John's marbles is 9, we can say Giovanni's is 45 minus 9, that is 36. So either John have 36 marbles and Giovanni have 9, or John have 9 marbles and Giovanni have 36 marbles. Next question. A cottage industry produces a certain number of toys in a day. The cost of production of each day was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. On a particular day, the total cost of production was 750. We would like to find out the number of toys produced on that day. So here we can take number of toys produced in a day equal to x. Then cost of production of each day will be, that is amount cost of production equal to rupees 55 minus x, because in the question it is given the cost of production of each toy was found to be 55 minus number of toys. So this is number of toys. So 55 minus number of toys means 55 minus x. It is already given that total cost is rupees 750. So we have to find number of toys produced. That is total cost. How will you get total cost? Number of toys into cost per day. Then it is equal to number of toys per day is x and cost per day is 55 minus x. And it is equal to 750. It is given in the question. So first we will distribute this. 55x minus x into x is x square equal to 750. Let us rearrange this. This can be written as negative x square plus 55x. That is general form is ax square plus bx plus c. So first we will write x square term. Here it is negative x square plus 55x equal to 750 that we are taking to LHS. Then it becomes minus 750 equal to 0. Now this is the quadratic equation. We have to solve it. So for that, let us start the quadratic equation with positive. So we will multiply this into negative. Whole into negative. This becomes plus x square minus 55x plus 750 equal to 0 into negative is 0. So multiplying each term with negative, we will get like this. Now here 1 into 750, that is A and C. AC is 1 into 750, that is 750. Factors are 1 into 750 is factor 2, 375 is factor 3, 250 is factor, like that. 25 into 30 is factor. So here we want the B term, 55. How will you get the 55 from these factors? We can see 25 and 30. 25 plus 30 we will get 55. But we want minus 55. So how will you take it? Minus 25 plus minus 30. Then you will get minus 55. So let us split it. X square, this is middle term and we are splitting it as minus 25x minus 30x, that is minus 55x, plus 750 equal to 0. From these two terms, x is common. Balance will be x minus 25. So write x minus 25 here. Then dash into x, you need this term. Dash into x is minus 30x. That is minus 30 into x is minus 30x. Minus 30 into minus 25 plus 750 equal to 0. Now here we have x minus 25 bracket as common. Take it outside. If this is taken, balance will be this x. If x minus 25 is taken, minus 30 equal to 0. Now next is equate each term to 0. X minus 25 equal to 0. That is x is equal to minus 25 taken to RHS positive 25. Here x minus 30 equal to 0. X is equal to minus 30 taken to RHS plus 30. So we got x is equal to 25 and x is equal to 30. Those are the roots of this equation. Now check toys in a day. Number of toys produced in a day is x. Toys per be either 25 or 30. Next question, find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. Now let a number be x, then the other number be, we know their sum is 27. So if one number is x, the other number will be 27 minus x because their sum is 27. Now their product is 182. So x into 27 minus x, product is 182. Let us distribute this. 27x minus x square equal to 182. Rearrange it. Minus x square plus 27x equal to 182. Taking this 182 to LHS, minus 182 equal to 0. Now we can multiply whole into negative because we can cancel this negative. X square minus 27x plus 182. All the signs changes equal to 0 into negative is 0. This is the quadratic equation. Now this is A1, B negative 27, C 182. A into C is 182. Factors of 182 are 1 into 182, 2 into 91. Like that we have factor till 13 into 14 is 182. We are doing trial and error with factors. So you can do all the other factors. Here we need this factor because to get 27, 13 into 14. We will split it like x square. We need minus, so minus 13 minus 14. Minus 13x minus 14x plus 182 equal to 0. From these two terms, x is taken, x minus 13 is here. Here we will write x minus 13. Now check, dash into x is minus 14x. That is minus 14 into x is minus 14x. Minus 14 into minus 13 plus 182 equal to 0. Now x minus 13 taken as common, this bracket. Here balance is x, here balance is negative 14 equal to 0. Next, equate each factor to 0. X minus 13 equal to 0 and x minus 14 equal to 0. Here x is equal to minus 13 going to RHS, positive 13. X is equal to minus 14 going to RHS, positive 14. So these are the roots of this given equation. Coming to the statement, we can say if one number is 13, the other number will be 27 minus 13, that is 14. Or if we can say if one number is 14, that is from this, then it becomes 27 minus 14, 13. So the two numbers are 13 and 14. Next question. Find two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose square is 365. Let us say consecutive integers. One integer be x. Then the consecutive integer will be if one number is x, the very next number, adjacent number will be x plus 1. So consecutive integer is x plus 1. Now they are squares summed. X square, square of this number plus This become x plus 1 whole square. Square of these numbers results, and their sum results 365. Now here we want to apply the identity. So this become x square here plus, this is x plus y whole square, that is x square plus 2 into xy means 2 into x into 1, that is 2x, plus 1 square is 1 equal to 365. X square plus x square is 2x square plus 2x is here. Now plus 1 in LHS, 365 in RHS, coming to LHS it become minus 365. So 1 minus 365, it is minus 364 equal to 0. Now we can reduce this to least form, that is all the terms are multiple of 2. So we can cancel with 2. So this become x square, that is 2 dividing with 2. This become x square, this become x, and this become 182 equal to 0. Division 2 is 0. Now this is the quadratic equation. That is a here, b here, c here. AC equal to 1 into 182, 182. Now factors of 182 are, we have already found so many factors. From that we need to get this b. In the previous question we found factors of 182. In that also AC was 182. And check what factor after operating you will get 1, that is b. We have a factor 13 into 14. You know 14 minus 13 you will get plus 1. So we will again take the same pair. So this become x square plus 14x minus 13x minus 182 carry down equal to 0. We split this one to 14x minus 13x. Now from these two terms we will take x outside. Balance will be x plus 14. We will write here x plus 14 first. Close the bracket. Dash into x. This is the third term. Dash into x minus 13x. That is minus 13 into x is minus 13x. Check with this. Minus 13 into plus 14 minus 182 equal to 0. Now x plus 14 is a common factor in these two terms. That is bracket is common factor. Here we will have x. Here after taking x plus 14 we have minus 13 equal to 0. Now equate each factor to 0. That is x plus 14 equal to 0 and x minus 13 equal to 0. This become x is equal to plus 14 taken to RHS minus 14. X is equal to minus 13 taken to RHS plus 13. So the roots of the equation is minus 14 and 30. Here you got two roots, but don't want to consider this root because in the question it is given positive integers. So take the positive number. So if x is 13, the other consecutive integer will be 13 plus 1, that is 14. Those are the answer. 13 and 14 are the two numbers, consecutive positive integers. You don't want to check with this because it is a negative. In the question itself it is given positive integers. So consider only this. Then you will get two integers as one is 13 and one is 14. Next, the altitude of a right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 cm, find the other two sides. In the question it is given, it is a right triangle. So this is a right triangle. Here it is given hypotenuse is 13 cm. Altitude, that is this height, is 7 cm less than its base. So this be base, then 7 cm less than base means x minus 7. Now from the Pythagoras theorem, in a right triangle we have base square plus altitude square, you will get hypotenuse square. We can write it in the Pythagoras theorem form. That is base square plus altitude square equal to hypotenuse square, 13 square. So this is x square plus, this we can expand, x minus y whole square form, x square minus 2 into x into 7, that is 14x plus 7 square, that is 49, equal to 13 square is 169. Now you can rearrange. X square plus x square is 2x square minus 14x. Here 169 in RHS, taking to LHS it become minus 169. So we have 49 plus minus 169 Answer will be minus 120. So minus 120 equal to 0. Now we can divide the whole equation with 2 so that it will be the least form. This becomes x square, this becomes 7x and this becomes 60. Equal to 0 by 2 is 0. This is the quadratic equation we have. Now check. A is 1, B is negative 7, C is negative 60. So 1 into C is negative 60. Considering 60, the factors are 160, 60, 2, 30, 60, 3, 20, 60, 4, 15, 60, 5, 12, 60, 6, 10, 60. Like this, we have so many factors. So to get B, which is the pair we will choose here, 5 and 12, we have 7. That is, here we need negative 7 means this can be taken as negative 12 plus 5. The result will be negative 7. That we have to check. After practicing, it will be more easy for you. Don't think how will you get this B from these factors. Just check which all the factors operating you will get this number. Then consider the signs. Then here we have 5 and 12. You know 12 minus 5 is 7. So there is a relation with 7. Now check what sign is there. So negative. So for that we will add it and greater number sign will be negative. Then you will get the result as negative 7. So do practice again. Then it will be more easy for you. So this can be written as x square minus 7x can be splitted to minus 12x plus 5x, that is minus 7x, minus 60 carry here, 0. Now from these two terms x is common, here x minus 12 is the, first you write x minus 12, that is this bracket. Now check, dash into x is plus 5x, plus 5 into x is plus 5x. Now check with this, plus 5 into negative 12 minus 60 equal to 0. Now here bracket is common, x minus 12 into, here bracket taken, left will be x. Here bracket is taken, balance is plus 5 equal to 0. Now equate each term to 0. X minus 12 equal to 0, then x is equal to positive 12. 12 taken to RHS. Now x plus 5 equal to 0, x is equal to plus 5 taken to RHS minus 5. So the roots are 12 and negative 5. So we are talking about sides of a right triangle and we know we do not have measurements negatives in measuring a triangle. So we will consider this one. We took hypotenuse is 13 and we took base as x. X is 12, base is 12 and this will be x minus 7, that is 12 minus 7. Answer is 5. So base is 12 and altitude is 5. Next question, a cottage industry produces a certain number of pottery articles in a day. It was observed on a particular day that the cost of production of each article in rupees was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. If the total cost of production is 90, find the number of articles produced and the cost of each article. We can take number of articles produced be x. Then it is given cost of production 3 more than twice the number of articles. Twice the number of article means 2x. 3 more than means plus 3. So cost is 3 plus 2x. That is twice number of articles and 3 more than it. So we will write 3 plus 2x. Now if the total cost is 90, if the total cost is 90 of that day, find number of articles produced on that day. We know total cost. How will you get total cost? Number of articles into cost per day. Number of articles in a particular day into cost of that day, you will get total cost. So x into 3 plus 2x equal to 90. This is given in the question, total cost. Now we will distribute 3x plus 2x square equal to 90. 3x plus 2x square, we will rearrange it. This 2x square plus 3x in general form equal to 90 taken to LHS minus 90 equal to 0. Here there is no common factor in 3 terms. So let it be like this. A into C, 90 2s are 180 and you want to get 3 here. How will you get? We know after checking all the factors, I am not writing here 1 into 180, 2 into 90 like that. After checking all the factors, we have 15 into 12 is 180 and to get 3, that is the B term, we will take this plus 3. So we will take 15 minus 12, then you will get plus 3. So this can be splitted as 2x square plus 15x minus 12x minus 90 equal to 0. From these two terms, x is common, 2x is there, plus 15. Now write 2x plus 15 here in the bracket. Now dash into 2x minus 12x. So we have a negative in this because negative into 2 only you will get a negative answer here. Now 2 is already here, x is already here. Don't want to write x here. Only this coefficients you can check, 12 and 2. What into 2 is 12? 6 into 2. So if you write x here, then this x into x, you will get x square here. It is not x square, x is there. So don't want to write x. So minus 6 into 2x minus 12x, check it with this. Minus 6 into plus 15 minus 90 equal to 0. 2x plus 15 is common, take it outside bracket. Here we will get x and here minus 6 equal to 0. Equate each term to 0. Here it is 2x is equal to minus 15. X is equal to minus 15 by 2. This 2 taken to RHS. Here x is equal to plus 6. Now we are talking about number of articles produced and it is sure that it is not a fraction and a negative value. So we will consider this one. 6. Number of articles produced is 6 and cost of that production is 3 plus 2 into 6. 2 into 6 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. So cost of article per day is 15 and number of articles per day is 6. So these are the roots of quadratic equation. Here the difficult is only while we are finding the factors of A into C. From that you have to choose a factor with a suitable with B term. After multiplying A and C you will get a number. Then you have to check what is the factors of that number and which factor suits to the middle term. Then only you can split it with that terms. Okay.